Hey everyone, welcome to day 83. This is a mini tutorial on how to feel and fix your half moon pose. So join me on the floor first, and you will need a block or whatever you've been using as a prop for a block. And we're going to start with understanding how the pelvis moves over the hip. So the way to demonstrate that is put your block on one side and put that hand on the block, and then the other hand's going to be on the floor, and you're going to be on all fours. So from here, you're going to take that same leg on the side of the block and lift it up, okay, to about until it's straight. You're going to squeeze that leg and squeeze the buttock, flex your foot and reach that heel back. Okay, so imagining like you're about to get into your half moon pose and the leg that's standing up is the one that's really straight, really engaged, and you're squeezing your glute. Now from here, start to let go of the hand on the block, and now feel how it feels to rotate the pelvis over the hip. So maybe even keep your fingertips on the block for a moment and point your two front pelvic points downwards. Okay, and then point them to the side, or point the left one that I'm doing to the side. Okay, so downwards and to the side. Downwards and to the side, and now hold it there. See if you can lift that arm up and keep pushing that leg back, squeezing the buttock. Now it's turned out to the side. So this is how you kind of want to feel in your half moon pose. All right, and then rotate it down, and then go ahead and switch sides. So again, the leg that's on the same side as the block is going to lift up, and you're going to rotate the hip out to the side and then down. Rotate and then down. Okay, feeling how that feels to open up your pelvis to the side over a stable hip joint. And then slowly start to let go of the block, reach the arm up, keep squeezing that buttock, reach the heel back, and then drop it down. All right, so we've practiced on the floor. Now let's come stand up and practice it. So keep the block nearby, and whatever side you want to start on is fine. So I'm going to do my left side first. So block's going to be on the floor. I'm going to use it at its highest height. And you can put your left hand on the block. Right leg is going to come up and my butt's going to squeeze. I can even hold on to my butt here to make sure that it stays in a firm, contracted position. And then I'm going to work on, opening my hip and closing my hip. Opening, closing, opening, closing. Same way like we did on the floor. And then you can stay here, hip point faces to the side, arm can come up, squeeze the butt, reach the heel back, and then drop it down. All right, and then you can play around with how much you want to release the pressure on the block. Or if you feel like you have enough length in your limbs to come down to a medium height, low height, and then eventually the floor. But that all depends on your form. You don't want to feel like you're collapsing through your spine. So I'm going to leave it at its highest height just because it feels the best for me. And then start to shift your weight into that leg, helping with the hand, and then go ahead and open up the hip, squeeze the buttock, feel it. And then you can look down at the floor, or you can look to the side. Okay, whatever you prefer, and see how it feels. And then slowly, maybe come up onto your fingertips. And then eventually lighten up the load and let it go. See how that feels. And then release. All right, so there you have it. That is your half moon pose. Hopefully you understand how the pelvis can rotate over the hips, and practice. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.